Alrighty, please excuse my shadows. The lighting in here is dreadful today. We're going to go over the differences between a real stitch and a fake stitch. Some of you may not be able to tell right off the bat which one is real and which one is fake, but those of you who have been in the game long enough will recognize right off the bat. So first and foremost, if you're in a store looking at these knives, you're going to notice that the fake is a whole lot lighter than the heavy real deal. Makes a big difference. This screw is a dead giveaway as well, so you can see here on the fake. I'll get a little closer there. It's a lot larger fastener. It's made for that spring tension that you have behind the blade. It's not that easy to tell right off the bat, but you can see a difference that this fastener is normal sized with a normal sized opening for a star bit there. This one's a little undersized. It almost looks like they machined this specifically for this knife. It's a step that they took that probably cost them some money, but nonetheless. These handles, these scales are also plastic. These are aluminum. The back spacer here is plastic, and this one here is, I believe, stainless as a back spacer, as well as these other components on the back that they use for spacing these scales apart. The other major difference that I noticed is the actual lock itself. This lock barely engages, like to the point where if you drop this in the right way, that blade is flying out. And even though it's cheap Chinesium steel, it's still a very sharp, cheap Chinesium steel the first time you stab yourself. The other thing to pay attention to is this laser etching here. Look how deep and hard that laser etch is done. Like you could scratch onto that laser etching, whereas if you see the real authentic stitch here, you can't really, there's nothing there. They do that well, especially on the Borka logo as well. But nonetheless, those are the main characteristics you're going to want to look for. These knives are very unsafe. They are sold cheap on the internet. Unfortunately, there are some people out there who were duped and may not get their money back out of it. But at the same time, look at this. The weight of the blade alone lifts the scales off of this one. However, it is not lifted because the scales are actually aluminum. That's just a few of the little things. You have the same laser etching here that is just done so horribly that you could tell almost right off the bat that it's fake. But anyway, just wanted to give everybody a pretty quick little rundown. Thank y'all. Have a good day.